These projections are also happening on the level of thought and inner imagery. You know, sometimes I catch myself an image of a specific person, and there is a lot of, or to a certain extent, arousal. So it could be like pain or frustration or anger. And the image that appears in my mind is that specific person. But this is also projection. And it's so difficult to understand. And I get a lot more clarity when I start to use neuroscientific aspects of the human brain, because everything is happening in the body. That person is not even present, but it's just like the brain is projecting an image of them, and this image is connected with arousal in my nervous system, and I'm thinking it's because of them, but they are not present. How can it be because of them? But if you look at it from the more neuroscientific perspective, it's just like triggering in your body, and the brain is projecting an image. And this is something also that Peter Levine is sharing in his own books, you know, that specific arousal of our nervous system lightens up or activates specific images, memories. It's like there is a trigger, something moves in our nervous system, and that triggering sends a signal in the brain. And then the brain picks up or melts together a specific set of images that are probably, you know, are not an absolute truth. They're just like snapshots from the past, something that we learned, something that we experienced, something that we read in books, and it melts them into one image or one, you know, set of images, and then it brings them alive with this energetic power of emotion. And then we just like, when we notice it, it's like, this is real. I don't know if you can connect that, but it feels really real in the mind, but it's so far from real. And for me, this is also what I'm inviting people into, to actually really realize that the perception is limited. You know, that's why I think that's the power of nonviolent communication, is in understanding the observation. So where I'm now in my living room alone, and I'm having this experience, this projection is happening. And what is the way out is to divorce ourselves from the notion that the past is real, because the past is a projection of our mind, right? This is where I start to include breathwork in my practice, right? With the breathwork, we can start releasing energy from the body, literally, you know, alchemizing it. Also through being emotional, like crying and expressing it like that. But the breathwork can be really useful, and then this image starts to dissipate. The triggering starts to dissipate, and we all have the power to practically actually do that with specific exercises that are what I'm doing right now. What I'm offering right now is the combination of nonviolent communication principles and the breathwork practices. So it's like the thought patterns, the communication patterns, and breathwork practices that focus on the nervous system and relaxation of the nervous system and bringing the nervous system back to balance, out of survival, right?